ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय ब्रह्मविद्याचार्याय नचिकेतसे च। मंत्र नंबर 13। अस्तीत्येवोपलब्धव्यः
अस्तीत्येवोपलब्धव्यः
तत्त्वभावेन चोभयोः
तत्त्वभावेन चोभयोः
अस्तीत्येवोपलब्धस्य
अस्तीत्येवोपलब्धस्य
तत्त्वभावः प्रसीदति।
तत्त्वभावः प्रसीदति।
We have seen this mantra along with the Bhashyam. Brahma asti, Atma asti, iti, to be known, to be understood, and Tattva Bhavena, to be understood in its true nature. Tat Brahma Aham Asmi. Brahma asti is Vijnanam. That Brahma Aham Asmi, Brahma asti iti Jnanam. Brahma asti iti, that is Jnanam, Paroksha Jnanam. That Brahma Aham Asmi iti, that is Aparoksha Jnanam, otherwise called Vijnanam. So Jnanam Vijnanam. Asti iti Jnanam, Jnanam. That Jnanam becomes Asmi, that Brahma is myself. Agam Asmi iti Jnanam Vijnanam. So therefore, Jnanam Vijnanam. In Gita also we have the chapter Jnana Vijnana Yogo iti. Jnana Vijnana Yogo Nama Saptamodhyayaha. That first sixth chapter of the Gita, it is Tumpada Vichara. Second, sixth chapter, that is 7 to 12. Shatkatrayam, we say. Pratama Shatka is first sixth chapter. The Tathparyam of the first six chapters of the Gita is Tumpada Vichara. Dvitiya Shatkatrayasya Tathparyam Tatpadam Vichara. Tathparyam is Tat, and the analysis is Tatpada Vichara. Therefore, seventh chapter is called Jnana Vijnana Yogo. But Vijnanam is what Swamiji translates it as Samyak Darshanam. Darshanam, knowing. Knowing is, seeing is knowing. Darshanam, seeing. Seeing is knowing, seeing is understanding. As myself, Vijnana. So, Tattva Bhavena, that is Nirupadika. Nirupadika, Chaitanyam, Nirupadika Brahma, that cannot be an object for the pratyaya, the cognition, because it is myself, that cannot be objectified. Only when it has a relationship with the Jagat as Karya Karana, and Karya of that is available for your perception, Karya Brahma. And as Karanam, it can be understood. And that Karyam, when Karyam is resolved back to Karanam, then there is no Karyam and Karanam. So it is Nirupadika, Shuddha, Chaitanyam. That cannot be an object of the cognition, any cognition. Not possible. Therefore, the one who understands that Tattva Bhava, Nirupadika Chaitanya, Nirgunam Brahma, that is Vijnanam, Samyak Darshanam, Prasidati, Brahma Abhimukhi Bhavati, for him Atmatkashanaya Abhimukhi Bhavati. He will know, it will appear right in front of him. It means it becomes so clear for him. His understanding becomes very clear. That is why it's called Samyak Darshanam. Iti, that mantra is, we have completed. Then the next mantra. So, Tattva Bhavena Prasidati, that is saw. That we have seen. Tattva Bhavena Prasidati. So what now? Jnanam and Vijnanam. Now, Vijnanasya Palam Kim. What is the Palam? What is the result? What is the benefit? What do I gain out of this Palam? Therefore, only the next mantra starts. Jnana Palam. The Palam of this Jnanam, the result of this Jnanam. What is the result of this Jnanam? The result of this Jnanam is Moksha, Mukti. How Mukti is possible? Where should we go for Mukti? We need not go anywhere. We need not travel through Shuklagati. You need not travel through any Gati. In fact, in the 8th chapter of the Gita, it is said, Shukla Krishna Gati Hete Jagata Shashvate Mate. So, two paths are there, bright path, dark path. Both are considered to be Shashvate. Going by one path, that is Shukla Gati, the person doesn't come back. Whereas a person going by the Krishna Gati, he has to come back. Ekaya Yatyana Vrittim Anyaya Vartate Punaha. So like that, this person also after gaining jnanam, does he have to travel through Shukla Gati so that he will reach a point from where there is no return? Is it like that? No. Shukla Gati Yatra, the Yatra through the Shukla Gati, it is possible only after Marana, not while living. Then the result of Jnanam is like the result of any karma, like Sargaloka Prapti or any Loka Prapti, what you gain after Maranam. Similarly, this Jnana Palam also will be after Maranam. It is a postmortem. After the death only, the Palam will come. After the youth, moksha also is to be attained by traveling through a gati, through a path after Maranam. Then it is also like any other Palam only. Swargaloka Prapti Palam. Then what is the big difference? There is no difference. That's why it is not like that. We don't have to travel, we don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to go anywhere to gain moksha. If you have to go somewhere and gain moksha, then that is not moksha. Going to Vaikunta, moksha, if you say, Vaikunta is a place, you have to travel. What travels? What travels? The question comes. So you are carrying the upadhi all the way. You are carrying the upadhi all the way, going to a place, and that, then what is the concept of moksha then? All these questions will come. Upadhi being nitya, whether it is stula upadhi or sukshma upadhi. By jnanam, you dismiss it here itself. So you don't have to carry to other loka. From there you gain moksha. That is also there. Like what? Like going to Brahma loka. A person has done a lot of punyam, lot of karma he has done. He has done karma, and karma which is not easy to be done, very difficult to accomplish karmas he had done. Therefore, he had accrued a lot of punyam by which he goes to Brahma loka. It is the highest loka, Brahma loka. He goes to the Brahma loka. That Brahma loka also, Abrahma Bhavalan lokat punaravartino Arjuna. Brahma loka, that also being a loka. Loka means lokyate anubhuyate iti lokaha. That is a field of experience. That also being a loka, but it is highest loka. There also, if you don't go to Brahmaji and ask for knowledge, after having had enough experience in the Brahma loka, you have to come back. You have to come back. Again, you will have new upadhi, take janma, then marana. The cycle goes on. So going to Brahma loka, there getting upadesha from Brahmaji, there you get mukti, that is krama mukti. That is krama mukti. There also Brahmaji will teach shastram only. Tatutvam asi yeshvete keto iti. That is well obtained here itself. When that knowledge is well can be gained here in this bhuloka itself. You don't have to do difficult karmas. You don't have to accrue punyam. That is not easy to gather for going to Brahma Loka. You have to work for it. You have to spend a lot of time, energy, wealth, everything for gaining that. It is not easy. Why should you put all your energy and time into it to go to Brahma Loka? From there, you gain moksha when it is possible here and now. So, what I'm saying is, if at all going to Loka and get mukti possible, that is only to Brahma Loka, provided there also you study Shastra. There is no choice. So, krama, that's called Krama Mukti. That also Shastram accepts. Krama Mukti. Krama is as an order. From this Loka to Brahma Loka, from Brahma Loka, you get moksha. Any other Loka you go, that's only Bhoga Loka, there you will have only enjoyment. After enjoying the Kshine Punya Martya Lokam Vishanti, after exhausting the Punya or Papa, whatever may be, whichever Loka you go. If you go to Naraka Loka, you have to exhaust your Papa. Then you have to come back. So therefore, the traveling to any other Loka, moksha is not possible. Excepting the Kama Mukti. There you go to Brahma Loka. So therefore, gaining that jnanam, vijnanam, that nirguna Brahma jnanam, nirupadika Brahma aham asmi iti, that jnanam here itself, that aikya jnanam, here itself one becomes free. Here itself one becomes free. That is called Jivan Mukti. When that Mukti is possible here itself, Jivan Eva Mukti, while living is free. It means he becomes free. Not only while living, he becomes free. Once for all, he becomes free. All the karmas which were binding him, everything is snapped, except prarabdha. That also will not have any effect on that person. That is a palam. That is the palam of this jnana, jnana phalam. That is the palam. So therefore, the next shloka and the 14th and the 15th shloka, as well as the next other shloka also, we talk about the palam, the result of this jnanam, vijnanam. See, jnanam, vijnanam, only this difference is that jnanam is Brahma Asti. Vijnanam is Brahma Asmi. That is what the jnanam, vijnanam is. Saguna Brahma jnanam is jnanam. Nirguna Brahma jnanam, nirgunam when you say, that is myself. That is vijnanam. The knowledge of para prakriti, nirguna Brahma, is vijnana. The knowledge of apara prakriti, sagunam Brahma, it is jnana. First jnanam and then vijnana. First you have to accept Brahma Asti. That's why they are called Astika. Then finally, that Brahma Agamasmi, that is vijnanam, and that is what Samyak Darshanam we say. Samyak Darshanam, clear perception of the truth, clear vision. Vision, that's what we say, vision. That's why we say seeing, we translate it as seeing. Seeing is knowing, understanding. So, therefore, what is the result of this seeing, the result of this understanding? That is what the mantra number 14 and 15 tells. Nirguna Brahma Jnana Phalam. What is it, Phalam? You will see. Evam Paramarthadarshinaha.
Evam Paramarthadarshinaha.
Evam Paramarthadarshinaha. The connection. Evam Paramarthadarshinaha. Paramarthadarshin. Paramartha Darshin Nakaranta Shabda. Paramartadashi, Paramartadashinau, Paramartha Darshinaha iti. Evam Paramartha Darshinaha. Paramartha Darshin, like Karin Shabda, Kari, Karinau, Karinaha. So similarly, Paramartha Darshin. Drashtum Sheelam Yasya Darshin. Any Pratyaya. Paramatmanam Drashtum Sheelam Yasya. That is for a person who is the Drashtum Sheelam, who is a seer, who is a seer of Paramatma. So therefore, Evam Paramartha Darshinaha means for the one who is capable of or who sees the Paramatma, Evam in this manner. For the one who understands the Paramatma, that is the Brahma, Nirgunam Brahma, Nirupadika Chaitanyam, in this manner, for him, for them, Paramatma Darshana Bhagavachanam. For them, what? Yada sarve pramuchyante.
Yada sarve pramuchyante.
Amayesya hridishritaah.
Kamayesya hridishritaah.
Athamartyo mruto bhavati.
Athamatyo mruto bhavati.
Atra brahma samashnute.
Atra brahma samashnute.
Yes. Atra brahma. Atra, it is ending with a, then followed by a conjunct. Therefore, atra brahma will come. Akara automatically duplicates. So, yada sarve pramuchyante, sarve kamaha pramuchyante. Yada sarve kamaha pramuchyante, kamaha pramuchyante. What is the result of this jnanam? This kama nivritti. That kama nivritti. Yada sarve kamaha pramuchyante. Pramuchyante, much dhatu, munchati. When all the kamaha desires, kamaha bhagavachanam. Here kama is desire. Kamaha desires. When all the desires are pramuchyante, released. When all the desires are released or wear off or fall off, then asya, for this person, where these kamas are there, hridishritaah. Hridi is in the upadhi, in the heart, not like atma. So here you have to note, hridishritaah, hridi, hridaya gugayam. Atma only we say upalabdhisthanam. Why we say hridi is antakaranam here. We have to take hridi to be the antakaranam, hridishritaah. Antakarane vartamanaha kamaha. You have to note here that Vaisheshika Darshana, for them, these desires also are located in Atma. The Sukha, Dukkha, desire, etc. All these are located in Atma for the Vaisheshika Darshana. And Atma is eternal for them. Jivatma is Nityam. Paramatma is also Nityam. And all the desires are in the Atma. If it is in the Atma, then how can that it will be free from desires? It cannot be free. Therefore, it is very clearly says here, Hridishritaah, Hridi, we have to take it as Antakarana. How can Atma have desires? If Atma has desires, then it is bound. It is bound by desires. Then Hridishritaah, Kamaha Pramuchyante, he says. When the desires fall off from the Atma, when the desires fall off from the Atma, then Atma which was having desire, now it is free from desire. Then it is, there's a condition with the Atma, before the desires, after the desire. It means with the desire, Atma becomes impure. With the fall of desire, Atma becomes pure. Atma is ever pure, with desire or without desire. Desires do not touch Atma. Therefore, how can the desires be located in Atma? It is located only in the Antakarana. It is Mithya. So therefore, Hridi is Antakarana. Atma is free from desires only. Atma is, in every desire, Atma is there. But Atma is free from Kama. Kamas are not free from Atma. But Atma is free from Kama. Kama is possible because of Atma. A person has Kama because Atma is there. That's why Kama is also possible. But Atma is free from Kama. The desires are never away from Atma. But Atma is free from all desires. This to be understood very clearly. The desire gets life because of Atma. But Atma is free from desires. So therefore, evam paramata dashinaha, yada sarve kamaha, all the desires which are lurking in the buddhi, in the antakaranam, all the desires, sarve kamaha, when we say known desires as well as unknown desires. Known as well as unknown. Certain desires, you know, it is available for your knowledge. Certain desires are hidden, not yet come to the surface. Unknown desires are there. Maybe when the time or situation comes, it may pop up. So all the desires means known as well as unknown desires. So the desire, the dormant, the suppressed, unfulfilled desires, whatever desires were there. That's why I said unknown desires. From childhood, it has been suppressed, all the desires. All the desires which you can fulfill, which you cannot fulfill, both. These desires, vimuchyante, they are released. They are released. Atma has been free from all of them all the way. Atma in its Swarupa, it is free. So, therefore, the desires which are there in the Antakaranam, in the Upadhi, which could be Jnata Kama, Ajnata Kama, all the Kamas, Hridishritaha, Ashritaha, the Kamas which have the location in the Hridi, in the Antakarana, in the Buddhi, Pramuchyante, Yada Pramuchyante, Yada is there. Therefore, Tada, we have to supply. Yada Tada Kimbhavati, Tada, or Atha is there. Atha, then. Atha is then. Tada, Martyaha, Amritaha Bhavati. Martyaha, Manushyaha, Amritaha Bhavati. Manushyaha becomes Amritaha, becomes timeless, becomes free from time. Time means it becomes free from death. Free from death, free from birth also. Janma Marana. From that is what binds a person in terms of time. Therefore, it becomes Amritaha, timeless, because of the knowledge, timeless wisdom. It becomes timeless. It becomes free from death. It becomes immortal, not physically. That is, Atma is always Amritaha only. It is Amritam. Amritaha Atma. So, Martyaha Amritaha Bhavati. Where? Atra Brahma Samashnute. Samyak Ashnute. Prapnoti. Labate. Here itself attains Brahma. Attains means there is no physical attainment. Knowing is attainment. Aparam chet praptavyam, param chet jnatavyam. Same in this Kaṭhopaniṣat only we saw before long back. It is paravishaya. Therefore, it is jnatavyam, jnatva, jnanena, Brahma, ashrute. He attains Brahma here itself. Attains is, he knows, he recognizes. He recognizes Brahma to be myself, oneself. So he doesn't have to travel anywhere. So atra eva, here alone, atra iga eva, asmin manushya loke eva, Brahma samashnute. He gains Brahma iti. This is the jnana palam, vijnana palam. So here, this kama nivrutti, this sarve kamaha pramuchyante, the kama nivrutti, the removal of all desires, it is presented as the result of jnanam, and he recognizes himself to be Brahma, which is free from Janma Marana. So that is the result. So that is the result of this jnana. There is nothing exists other than me. There is nothing exists other than me. Therefore, I don't have any desires. If I alone exist, then what desire can I entertain? Everything is me. I don't have, therefore, I don't have any desires, because then there is nothing other than me. What will I desire? So, only when there is something other than you, only when the second object is there, then you can have desire. When there is no second object, then how can I have desire? I am alone in the form of everything. So, therefore, I don't have to gain anything. I am the Sakshi Chaitanya. Therefore, all the desires which were located in the Hridaya Guha, all are released. Then you may say that some jnanis also have desires, they do karma. Yes, that is what Loka Sangraha, as we saw in the Gita. Janakadeyaha, Astitaha, Janakadeyaha. Those desires are non-binding desires. They do karma, entertaining certain desire. Those desires are non-binding. When the desires are binding, only there's a problem. When the desires are non-binding, whether it is fulfilled or not fulfilled, the person is free. The person is not disturbed by those desires. He neither feels good nor feel bad with the desires. Being what it is, he is free from that. The desires do not bound him, because aham purnaha, therefore nothing can fulfill me. That is jnanam, that is samyak darshanam. Therefore, the person becomes free from kama, the desire, which has come because of the knowledge of Atma. Therefore, ajnana nivritti, therefore kama nivritti. Ajnanam is a problem, and all the problems are because of this ajnanam. Therefore, when it is removed, the person becomes free from maranam, free from the limitation. Maranam is limitation. This mrityu is limitation. So avidya kama karma, that is what is mrityu. So the person becomes free from any sort of limitation. Time-wise limitation, space-wise limitation, he becomes free. So therefore, it doesn't have to gain another janma, because it doesn't have desire, becomes free from desire, becomes free from limitations. So that is the result. Then what will happen to his upadhi? The upadhi will survive as long as prarabdha is there. At the end of this life, upadhi also will dissolve into samashti upadhi, samashti ishvara. He becomes free. That is called jivan mukti and videga mukti. So that is the palam. So The result of this jnanam is presented here in this form of kama nivritti and brahma prapti iti. We will read the bhashyam. Yada yasmin kale
Yada yasmin kale
sarve kamaha
sarve kamaha
कामयितव्यस्य
kamayitavyasya
अन्यस्य अभावात्
anyasya abhavat
प्रमुच्यन्ते
pramuchyante
कीर्यन्ते
vishiryante
ये अस्य
ye asya
प्राक् प्रतिबोधात्
prak pratibodhat
विदुषः
vidushaha
हृदि बुद्धौ
kriti buddhau
कृताः आश्रिताः
shritaha ashritaha
यदा यदा is equal to यस्मिन् काले तदा तस्मिन् काले. So यदा यस्मिन् काले सर्वे कामाः प्रमुच्यन्ते is विशीर्यन्ते. What is the dhatu of vishiryante? Here Bhashakara says pramuchyante is equal to vishiryante. This is also shadl, but here talavya shakara. Shadl, vishiryante. Gati avasadana visharana. So vishiryante. When they get disintegrated, fall off, drop off, wear off. That is the meaning. Vishiryante. Sarve kamaha vishiryante. When the desires drop off, when the desires drop off, ye asya, ye kamaha, those desires which fall off, then as from of whom this person, asya, purushasya, vidushaha, Bhashakara says vidushaha, jnani, vidushaha, vidwan, nice person, asya vidushaha, ye sarve kamaha yada pramuchyante vishiryante. Bhashakara says, we have some more word. Kamayitavyasya. Kamayitavyasya. Kamayitavyasya is why all kama whereof, because kamayitavyasya, that which have to be or of that is to be desired. That which is to be desired, anyasya abhava, that which is because of the absence of that which is to be desired, that is why sarve kamaha. Sarve kamaha Bhashakara says, there is nothing is there for him to desire. Anything to be desired is not there. Anyasya abhava. Any other thing, abhava, absence, because of the absence of any other thing to be desired. It doesn't have anything to be desired. Is kritakrityaha. Is kritakrityaha. He has accomplished what is to be accomplished. Therefore, kritakrityaha, nothing is there for him to gain. Therefore, kamayitavyasya abhavat. Kamayitavya. The word kamayitavya, tavya pratyaya. Tavya pratyaya added to kam dhatu. You have seen kam dhatu. Kameir ning. Kam dhatu will take ning. Therefore, upada vriddhi vilapan. Kami. So, kamayitavyasya. So, to be desired. Kamayitavyasya abhavat. Anyasya kamayitavyasya abhavat. Because abhavat, absence. Absence of anything to be desired. Nothing is there. Sarve kamaha is, Bhashakara beautifully says, Anyasya kamayitavyasya abhavat. Name parthasti kartavyam. Trishulokeshu kinchana. Nanabhaptamabhaptavyam. Vartayeva cha karmani. Bhagavan Krishna in Gita, he says, there is nothing to be gained in all the three lokas. हे पार्थ त्रिषु लोकेषु किंचन मे कर्तव्यम न anavaptam aptavyam. There is nothing which is to be gained by me which I have not gained. It means everything is gained. Kritakrityaha. Like that, this jnani also. Anyasya kamayitavyasya abhavat. Sarve kamaha. What will happen to all the kamas? Pramuchyante vishiryante. Tasya asya vidushaha. Asya vidushaha. And these kamas were there when? Prak pratibodhat. Before bodha, before jnanam, these kamas which were there in the person were in the hridi, in the heart, in the buddhi. That is a base where it was located. Adhikaranam for the kama is the buddhi. Therefore, shitaha, ashitaha. These kamas were all located in the buddhi. When? Before the jnanam. Pratibodhat, prak. Prak pratibodhat. Before the jnanam. Before jnanam, before pratibodha, before jnanam, these kamas which were located, which are based in the hridaya, in the buddhi, what happened to that? For this person, vidushaha, after jnanam, pramuchyante vishiryante. Pramuchyante vishiryante. So, therefore, he becomes free from kama. Nivritta kamaha bhavanti. If at all, if he has kama, that is non-binding kama, non-binding desires. Desires cannot bind. This is one palam. Nivritta kamaha bhavanti. Nivrittaha kamaha yasmat saha nivritta kamaha. Nivritta kamaha. All the kamas. This is one palam of this jnanam. All the kamas, what happened? It has gone from that person. So, apuryamana pratishtam samudramapah pravishanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve sashantimapnoti nakamakami. You can see similar idea in the Gita. Apuryamanam achala pratishtam. The ocean which is full, ocean which is completely full, into which all the river water enters. What happened to the ocean? It doesn't overflow. No point it overflows. Similarly, this jnani, into whom all these objects of desire may enter, but they are non-binding. Therefore, it will not change his nature. He enjoys shanti all the time. Therefore, after jnanam, if at all the vidusha has desires, that will be a non-binding desires. Sashantim apnoti. All the objects, sarve kamaha, shantim apnoti. Shantim apnoti is become free from kama. That is the idea. Nivritta kamaha bhavanti. That is jnana palam. Because kama is the sign of ajnana. Avidya, kama, karma. Kama is because of avidya. When avidya is not there, how can kama be? When kama is not there, how can karma be? For karma, kartrutvam has to be there. Person is aham, as jnanam, aham akarta, abhokta. Therefore, he cannot do karma. Therefore, he cannot do karma and he doesn't have kama also, doesn't have avidya. Therefore, avidya, kama, karma, everything is completely rooted. It is removed from the person in the wake of this jnanam. Therefore, nivritta kama is the jnana palam. It becomes nivritta kamaha. Before jnanam, kama was there. After jnanam, kama is not there. If you still see kama in him, that is the kama is non-binding desires. That non-binding desires is only for lokasangraha. Doesn't have anything to gain. Each Kaṭhopaniṣat, what can Kama do to him? That is the idea. It's not told here, but to be noted. Because we see many jnanis doing karma. Do they do karma for either any selfish end? No. If at all, if we think that they are doing for the selfish end, it is our ignorance. No jnani will does karma for any selfish end. If at all they do, they only do for lokasangraha. Then the next line. Buddhihi hi
Buddhihi
kamanam ashrayaha
Kamanam
na atma
Na Atma
kama sankalpaha
Kama Sankalpaha
ityadi shrutyantaracha.
Ityadi Shrutyantaracha.
Here Bhashyakara makes it very clear. Why we say buddhi shutaha? Because buddhi, that is buddhi is antakranam, which is kamanam ashrayaha, which is the ashraya, which is the base, which is a seat of all the kamas, desires. Buddhi antakaranam is a seat of all the desires. So all the desires are located only in buddhi, na atma, na atmani. Atma cannot have these desires. Atma, desires are there because of Atma, but Atma is free from desires. Not that Atma is because of desires. That is what Vaisheshika says. That is negated by Bhashyakara here. That is, Kama resides in Antakkaranam. And there is a Shruti, Vakyam is a Bhagadaranyata Shruti. Kama Sankalpaha, a desire. Then Sankalpa is the thought. Then the Shruti further says, doubt, Shraddha, Ashraddha, etc. All these are then intelligence, fear, everything. All these are located in the mind. It is not the Atma. Iti Shrutyantaraj. Because of the Vakyam of the Shruti, therefore, Kama, etc. Kamaha, Sankalpaha, Bhayaha, then Shraddha, Chikitsa, Samshayaha, all these are located in the Anatma Antakarana, in the Buddhi, not in Atma. If it locates in Atma, then Atma can never be free from them. Then Atma will have the nature, Kama as its nature. It is not. Therefore, these are only in the Antakaranam, which is Anatma. All these are Anatma, not Atma. Therefore, Buddhihi eva kamanam ashrayaha na Atma. And Bhashyakara quotes aptly from the Kaṭhopaniṣat. It doesn't quote the whole the mantra. Kamaha, Sankalpaha, Chikitsa, Samshayaha, Shraddha, Ashraddha, etc. All these are Kutra Tishtanti, Manasi eva, Antakkarane eva iti Kaṭhopaniṣat is there. The quotation is there. Then the next line. Atha tada. Tada is equal to tada. Martyaha prag bodhat. Prag prabodhat asit saha prabodottara kalam
Prabodottarakalam
avidya kama karma lakshanasya
Avidya Kama Karma Lakshanasya
mrityoho vinashat
Mrityoho Vinashat
amritaha bhavati.
Amritaha Bhavati.
Tatha is equal to tada. Tada, because yada is the tada. Yada tada. Yada tada. Yada yasmin kale sarve kamaha pramuchyante tada tasmin kale martyaha prak prabodat asit Prag Prabodhat. Prag Prabodhat Asit. That is Martyaha. Prag Prabodha. Before the knowledge, he was Martyaha. Martyaha, the word is derived from the Mru Dhatu. Mru means Maranam. That is, Maranam is inevitable. Marana Shilaha. Martyaha, Manushyaha. The one who is subject to death is called Martyaha, Manushyaha. Generally, the word all the beings are subject to death, but specifically the Martyaha, the word is used for Manushyaha, Manavaha. So, Prag Prabodha, before the knowledge, he was Martyaha. Asit, he was. Prabodha Uttara Kalam, after the knowledge. Prabodha Uttara Kalam, after the Prabodha. Prabodha Sudhakara. Prabodha. Prabodha means awakened, after awakening, after knowledge, after self-knowledge. What happens? Prabodha Uttara Kalam, avidya kama karma lakshanasya mrityoho. The mrityu, the death, which is in the form of avidya kama karma. Avidya, ignorance, ajnana. Kama, desire. Karma is action, and karma can be the result of action, karma pala. That is alone is samsara chakra. So the mrityu, which is in the form of avidya kama karma lakshanasya mrityoho is a shashti vibhakti. Mrityoho vinashat, because of the destruction of the mrityu, which is in the form of avidya kama karma, when prabodha uttara kalam, then it becomes what? Martyaha becomes amrutaha. That we have to understood. We have to supply. Martyaha becomes amartyaha, martyaha becomes amrutaha. Prag prabodhat martyaha. Prabodha uttara kalam amartyaha, amrutaha bhavati. That's what is given here. Sorry, we don't have to supply, it is there. Mrityoho vinashat becomes amrutaha bhavati. It is in the Bhashyam, it is there. Amartyaha bhavati, amrutaha bhavati. It becomes amrutaha. Before self-knowledge, he was martya. He was under the sway of mrityu, avidya kama karma. Mrityu, which is in the form of avidya kama karma. Now, mrityu gone, yes, because he has gained knowledge. Prabodha uttara kalam, because of atmajnanam, now he has become free from mrityu. Therefore, becomes amrutaha iti. Then the next line, the last line. Gamana prayojakasya.
Gamana prayojakasya.
Mrityoho vinashat.
Mrityoho vinashat.
Gamananupattehe.
Gamananupattehe.
Atra iha eva.
Atra iha eva.
Pradipa nirvanavat.
Pradipa nirvanavat.
Sarva bandhana upashamat.
Sarva bandhana upashamat.
Brahma samashnute.
Brahma samashnute.
Brahma eva bhavati ityarthaha.
Brahma eva bhavati ityarthaha.
So Bhashyakara said there is no travel for him to get moksha. He doesn't have to go anywhere. Atra it is that Atra Brahma Samashnute. The mantra Atra is that Atra is equal to Iha here. Here means where? Iha Asmin Loke, in this Asmin Jivane, in this life itself. In this life itself, what Brahma Samashnute, he gains Brahma. Gaining is, we know, it is knowing. He knows Brahma, therefore knowing is gaining, becomes Brahma. We can use a word becomes if we understand what it is. Becoming is samsara. Not here we say, not like that becoming. That's why we say he recognizes himself to be Brahma. Brahma, Bhuta Brahma Bhavati. Having known Brahma, having recognized Being Brahma, he is Brahma. Being Brahma, he knows himself to be Brahma. That's what it is, the translation. Brahma Bhutva Brahma Bhavat. He becomes Brahma, we can say, provided we understand what is what exactly the word, the Dhatu, Bhavati, becoming means. Becoming in the Vyavahara, it is samsara. Here it is not becoming, you don't have to become something. It is what you are all the way. Therefore, it is, we say, knowing. Therefore, Brahma Samashnute is, he knows, he gains Brahma in terms of knowing. So, Brahma Samashnute, so Bhashikara, through this, he knocks off all the, the ideas or views of other darshana, Visishta, Dvaita, Dvaita, etc. You have to go to Vaikunta, etc. All these are knocked off. Atra eva, iha eva, Brahma Samashnute. So, why Gamana and says evam Pradeepa Nirvanavat Sarva Bandhana Upashamat. Gamana Prayojakasya Mrityogo Vinashat. Gamana Anupapattehe iti. Gamana Prayojakasya. What is the use of Gamanam, that going? Gamana Prayojakasya Mrityogo Vinashat. That Gamana, that going, the Gamana Prayojakasya Mrityoho Vinasha. Because of the destruction of death, Mrityoho Vinasha, which alone caused what? This travel, Gamanam, which is Gamana Prayojaka Mrityuhu. What causes you to travel? Mrityu. This avidya kama karma, that is called Mrityu. What causes you to travel to different lokas and also coming to this bhuloka, this avidya kama karma, that is Mrityu. So therefore, Mrityoho Vinasha. Gamana Prayojaka. Prayojaka is who is causing. Prayojaka Karta Visa, causative agent. So who is the causative agent? Who is the one causing you to move here and there? Gamana Prayojakasya Mrityuhu. Mrityo. Gamana Prayojakaha is Mrityuhu. So therefore, Gamana Prayojakasya Mrityogo Vinashat Shashti Bhakti. Prayojakasya Mrityogo. Because of the destruction of this Gamana Prayojaka, the one who causes to travel, therefore, Gamana Anupapattehe, therefore, when Mrityu is destroyed, where is Gamanam? Therefore, Gamanam is not tenable. There is no movement possible. There is no movement possible. Only when Mrityu is there, then movement is possible. When Mrityu is destroyed, then there is a movement. Movement means going to the other lokas. That is called movement, a travel. Therefore, Gamana Anupapatti. Gamanam is not tenable. Traveling is not tenable because the cause which caused it travel, that is Mrityu, is destroyed. When the cause is destroyed, the karyam is also destroyed. What is the cause? What is the karanam? Mrityu is a karanam. What is the effect? What is the karya? The gamanam, traveling. Traveling is destroyed because Mrityu is destroyed. Mrityoho vinashat. Therefore, Mrityoho vinashat, iga eva, Mrityoho vinashat, Gamana Prayojakasya Mrityoho vinashat, Gamana Anupapattehe. Therefore, Atra iga eva Brahma Samashnute. Au Pradeepa Nirvanavat Sarva Pradeepa Pradeepa Nirvanavat Sarva Bandhana Upashamat. Sarva Bandhana Upashamat. Upashamanam of all the bandha, all the binding, all the bondage. Sarva Bandhana Upash, because of the Upashama, the cessation or the stoppage or the pause or the destruction of all the Bandhana, bondage. Pradeepa Nirvanavat. Pradeepa is lamp. Like the Nirvana is extinction. Like the extinction of a lamp. When the lamp is put out, what happened to the lamp? The lamp is put out. What happened to the flame? The flame which was there, it becomes one with the Samanya Agni. The flame becomes one with the Samanya Agni. Agni is all pervasive. Agni is all pervasive. The lamp is put out. What will happen to the flame? You don't see the flame, but flame becomes one with the Agni. Samanya Agni. Agni which is there all over. It becomes one with that. Similarly, Sarva Bandhana Upashamat, Pradeepa Nirvanavata, that is an upamana. That is a upamana. Bhashakara says, like a flame when it is put out becomes one with the Samanya Agni. Similarly, Sarva Bandhana Upashamat, what will happen to this person? He becomes one with the Brahma. He was all the way one with the Brahma only. It's not different from Brahma. Brahma samashnute Brahma eva bhavati. Agam Brahma giti jnatva Brahma eva bhavati Brahma samashnute. Pradeepa Nirvanavat. You have to note this. Pradeepa Nirvanavat. The example is Agni is all over. Don't think this Agni is only when it is burning. When you rub your two hands, Agni is there. So Agni is potentially it is there. So what was there in the lamp, that flame, which is seen, it has now when it is put out, it goes to its potential form. That's the idea. That's the example. Similarly, this person becomes one with Brahma. Where? Idayeva, here itself. Why not somewhere? Because Gamana Prayojaka Mrityu is not there. He is destroyed. In the wake of Jnanam, Mrityu is destroyed. Gamana Prayojakasya Mrityova Vinasha, therefore, Gamana Anupapatti. There is no tenability of movement. There is no tenability of traveling. Where will you travel? Vaikunta, Kaidasha, you cannot travel. Traveling means Mrityu is there. Ajnanam, Avidya, Kama, Karma is there. Jnanam has uprooted everything. Therefore, no traveling. Therefore, Pradeepa Nirvanavat, like the lamp which is put out, the lamp becomes one with the Samanya Agni. Similarly, Sarva Bandhana Upashamat, all the bandhana, all that which were binding him, now it has Upashama, it has destroyed, it has become Upashama. Upashama is cessation, destroyed. So having destroyed, because of the destruction of all the bandhana, he Brahma samashrute Brahma eva bhavati. Recognizing oneself to be Brahma is Brahma. That is, being Brahma is Brahma bhavati. That's what bhavati is. Being Brahma is Brahma. Brahma bhutva Brahma eva bhavati. So that's what Brahma samashnute. Samashnute is ashnute. Labate, that meaning is that. But labate already, but labate is not going to some place because it has been dismissed. Gamana anupapatti. Therefore, samashnute, how do you explain? Gaining. Gaining is not going anywhere. Gaining is here itself. So it is praptasya prapti or apraptasya prapti. If it is apraptasya prapti, then gamanam is there. Gamana upapatti is there. It is praptasya prapti. It is gaining the gained, accomplishing the accomplished. Therefore, the word samashnute to be interpreted as being Brahma, he understood himself to be Brahma. Iti. We'll stop here. The next mantra, which is also the continuation, the Jnana Palam, we will see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.